Hello, welcome to my channel, Les Gourmets de Blanche. My name is Blanche, thank you for stopping by. Today's recipe is just a quick fix dinner. I didn't plan anything, so everything I cooked today was found in my fridge, freezer and pantry, and I managed to make a delicious gourmet plate from it. So, what you should get from today's recipe is just the idea of what you can quickly put together with whatever ingredient you have in your fridge or pantry. So, let's get started. Here is an overview of all the ingredients we are going to use today. The ingredient list and the recipes are in the description box for you. So now let's go over what we have. First, we have our protein, which is chicken tenderloin, and all the spices I'm going to use. I'll be using the same seasoning and spices for the side dish as well. So my side dish will be just mixed bell pepper that I added onion and leek. So I'm going to roast that in the oven. As carb, we have yucca root, also known as cassava root. This is already prepped and ready to go. Now let's start by seasoning our chicken tender. Today I'm going to cook that chicken in my air fryer. So let's season it and get it ready. So I'm first going to start by adding my green seasoning. If you have seen my previous video, you will get the recipe of this green seasoning. It's just a blend of bunch of ingredients. Then I will add salt, bouillon powder, garlic salt, black pepper, and drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it. All this, I just want to make sure that my chicken gets a lot of flavor before I start coating it with the flour. Also, I forgot to tell you that the chicken was brined in a little bit of cornichon juice for 15 minutes. Then I rinse it with cold water and patted the chicken dry because I didn't want the strong taste of the pickle or cornichon juice. So what I'm doing now, I'm just making sure to mix well so I get all this good flavor in my chicken, and just adjust the seasoning when you're doing that. So you can use any seasoning that you want, and those are my choices, but it's up to you. You can use any seasoning that you want. So once I'm done with that, I will put that aside and start on the coating that I will go over with you. For the coating, I have a little bit of flour here. It's about 2 tablespoons. So what I'm going to do is season the flour to my taste. You can use whatever spices you want. For me, I just use paprika, garlic salt, black pepper, and bouillon powder to season my coating. As you can see, I'm adding more paprika because it will give it a nice golden color and a good taste too. Then use the blend to coat the chicken, just like I'm doing on the screen. It is important not to overcoat your chicken, otherwise you'll end up with a very thick flour coating and you will be losing the taste of your chicken. So as you can see, I have a very thin layer of coating. Then finish with a little bit of oil and mix well. So once you're done with that, the chicken is ready, and we are just going to place them in the air fryer tray in one layer and cook it according to the air fryer instruction. So just make sure to coat your tray with a little bit of oil first. So my Ninja air fryer instruction says to cook the chicken strips at 390 degrees for 20 minutes. I have this air fryer for the longest time, but I've used it 3 times, I believe. So I'm going to start slowly and set it at 390 degrees, but for 17 minutes, and keep an eye on it. So now just relax and enjoy the process. So it's been about 7 minutes, and I'm just gonna flip my chicken to make sure that the other side get air fried and golden as well, and continue to keep an eye on it. Okay, it's been 15.5 minutes. Our chicken is ready to me, so I'm just gonna leave it in the air fryer to keep it warm and turn it off. And I'm going to move on to my side dishes. So here I'm using the same technique I have used in a few of my previous recipes to steam fry my cassava root. The key here is coating the pan with a little bit of oil and have the roots in one layer for direct contact with the bottom of the pan. It will cook evenly. Season to your taste. Add about 1 tablespoon of oil and just enough water to the bottom of the pan. Then cover with foil before placing the lid on, and cook over medium-high heat for 20 minutes. So covering the pan with the foil will help keeping the steam in, and it will cook the yuca root to perfection. So it's been a good 20 minutes or so. I can tell that my roots are cooked. I'm just going to flip my cassava roots to crisp the other side. I'm also reducing the heat to medium-low until I'm ready to serve. So look at that. It's ready, and it's really good too. For the bell pepper, I'm just going to season it and put it in a dish and bake it in the oven. As always, I added my green seasoning, salt, garlic salt, black pepper, and olive oil, and quickly toss everything to make sure that the seasoning is all over my bell pepper. Next, I'll get my baking dish ready and transfer everything in there. Just make sure to arrange your bell pepper in a good layer. You don't want them to be stuck on each other. You want to spread it evenly in the baking dish. Another alternative of the bell pepper is zucchini. This recipe is very good with zucchini. So a tip for you here. To get a perfectly roasted bell pepper in the oven, first you have to bake it for about 6 minutes at 375 before switching the oven to the roast function, and then roast the bell pepper for 10 to 15 minutes. Believe me, you won't mess up your bell pepper, and you'll see the results shortly. Okay, let's check on our bell pepper. And here is the result. Just perfect. And we are done. Here we go, my friends. Everything we cooked today. Our gourmet air-fried chicken tender, steam-fried cassava root, and oven-roasted bell pepper. I also have a spicy African tomato sauce that I made for the chicken. Wow, just look at this deliciousness. So my friends, what do you think? How easy was that? This entire dish or dinner didn't take me more than an hour and a half, even though we were filming. So anyway, on this channel we cook gourmet food, so let's make our gourmet plate. We have one gourmet plate today, and here it is. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave me a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and set up the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you, and until next time, stay safe. Eh bien les amis, si vous avez aimé cette vidéo, likez, laissez-moi un commentaire, abonnez-vous et activez la cloche de notification pour ne pas rater mes prochaines vidéos. Merci et à la semaine prochaine. Au revoir. Friends, if you are making gourmet plates like me, send me pictures. I wanna see. Thank you. Bye bye.